tap or whip, bout to run up the milk, turn me up a little.
So you said that your husband paid all the bills, including your phone bill, gas, your gas, he paid for your car, so you don't gotta do nothing. You don't pay for nothing. But literally, you're just working here for fun. You work here for fun? Where the did you get this man? Yum! Nah, for real, bro.
Okay, here's the thing. When it comes to people who come from different cultures, especially these cultures outside of the West, they do things the way the good Lord intended them to be. The man is going to take care of the house. The woman is going to nurture everything in the house. It's really that simple. Masculine and feminine, yin and yang, they work together. They're in the same boat trying to get to the same place and rowing in the same direction. It's really that simple. A lot of women over here want to do their thing and still have the man do traditional stuff. It don't work like that.
Dates that will not be going on in 2023. Starting off strong, we have the come over to my place and watch a movie. Absolutely not, sir. You could be the next Jeffrey Dahmer. Next, we have the let's grab a coffee. This guy is literally just speed dating. No, thank you.
Just mad for no reason.
Let's get ice cream. This is literally just a coffee date, but with a nice pretty bow on top. Next, we have the where do you want to go? This guy's probably a loser and expects you to plan the first date. Absolutely not. Let me see you this weekend. This date has absolutely no context nor commitment, and no date has been established, so therefore no thank you. And last but certainly not least, we have let's go for a walk. Sir, I am not a dog. Thank you.
Keep on, you lizard!
All right, so obviously she dealt with a lot of guys who were Chads and Tyrones and stuff like that. They were speed dating. Let's call a spade, right? Women are definitely getting smarter because this is what you was going to do so that you keep your money investment low. Because we all know that most of y'all, once you get to the point where you spent a certain amount of money, you're invested. So the speed dating, which is the coffee and the ice cream, is a way for you to spend a little money and kind of fill the girl out. Let's keep it real. And they're catching on to that shit. Y'all got to come up with something more creative, bro. But at the end of the day, if you had a daughter, man, you wouldn't want to going out with these type of dudes anyway. These is Chad and Tyrone energy for the most part. There are exceptions to the rule, and I think that if you make your intentions clear, then you'll be able to get away with it. If not, that ain't the girl for you, no way.
Y'all, look how the tour guide didn't give a damn.
Men try to hurt women but do not understand, like, women can hurt you in the worst way. Like, they'll try to get back at you and go X. I know have their man's barber.
Nah, jit tripping.
Like, the two do not compare.
You know, women are definitely more evil than men. I don't care what nobody says. I just read an article the other day. A woman deleted her boyfriend's YouTube account with over 670,000 subscribers. I got 80,000 subscribers, and I've worked really hard to get these 80,000 subscribers. So I can only imagine the pain that he felt to realize his channel was gone. I'm surprised she's still breathing. Honestly, I don't know how he didn't.
Yo, men are so afraid they're gonna get called a pervert at the gym that nobody saw that woman was in trouble.
Well, if y'all stop acting like assholes at the gym, maybe a guy will come and save you when you need him. But nah, y'all want to try to make every guy look like he's a creep. It's your fault, baby. Sorry.
Black women are proud to leave a black man. This is the most saddest I've ever heard. They actually get praised to leave a black man. When I say everybody praises them when they say they left their man and he's black, black women's favorite line is they did what's best for them. When they know they could have did everything they could to fight for their relationship. But no, they rather go out there and get the praise from their family and their friends that they left their man. I don't get why you would praise a woman to leave her man, especially if she has a family. This is what bothers me the most. that women believe that when you leave your man and do what's best for you, you are supposed to be rewarded for this. And what makes you think that once you got something good that you about to go out there and find something better? Trust me when I say, once you got something good, you're not about to go out there and find no better. I don't care what nobody tell you. You're not. Stop looking at social media. Stop looking at TV. Stop living in this fairy tale life. Women, do what you're supposed to do for your man. Stop leaving these black men hanging. Do you understand it's so hurtful to a black man when their family leaves them and when his wife just decides one day she wants to leave and all he asks is for the bare minimum? Listen. For you just to cooperate with him, for you to just satisfy him, you can't even do that for him. Like I said, black women are proud to lead a black man.
Oh, hell no!
When they packing up and they leaving and they find any reason to leave you, it's with a smile on their face. They are proud because they don't care about their black men and they don't love you the way that they should.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
You know, this is so true. She hit the nail on the head. A lot of black women will leave good black men just because they think the grass is green on the other side, or they think that they could do better. And it's all stemmed from like social media. They see these other women perceivably going on dates, trips, and things of that nature, and they feel like they could get the same thing. You can't, ma'am. I'm sorry. You're not that girl. Already I have a good man. It's like that scene from Pursuit of Happiness when the guy was stranded out there in the ocean and the boat kept passing by. He was like, nah, God's gonna save me. And he drowns and gets to heaven. God, why didn't you save me? I sent the boat. That's these black women when they leave the good man. I sent the good man. You left him.
Watch out for people who skip levels. And what I mean by that is, let's say you make a small joke or a small insult at someone. You make fun of their pants being too tight or something. And then they come back with an insult that just totally skips levels in terms of intensity. They go for the jugular and they make fun of your family, your friends, your biggest flaw. Take note of that, because that means you're dealing with an extremely fragile but also kind of dangerous person. Maybe not physically dangerous, but emotionally dangerous. And you have to realize, like, when they're making these insults, these are not coming out of anywhere. They were sitting quietly alone at some point and thinking up, like, what is the worst thing I can say to this person? And then they had it locked and loaded in their mind. And they were always just holding that, like, just in case they needed to use it. That should be as much evidence as you need to get away. Get away.
A lot of men have this twisted fantasy that when we break up with them, one day we are going to regret it because they're going to be successful millionaires whilst we live a very mediocre life, and we're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I missed out on this high value man. But the reality is that we don't care. We don't care, okay?
I'm sorry. Why don't we just relax? We'll turn on the radio. Would you like am or film?
Like, even if you become the president tomorrow, we would rather have a mediocre life than spend our lives with someone that we do not like. I don't care what it says online. Like, that's the reality. We don't care. Anyways, the other day I was listening to Drake, okay? And it was his song, you ain't for me way back then, but how about now? Cause I'm up right now. And you stuck right down. I realized that this is Drake's villain origin story. Let's get into the lyrics. So he says, always felt like my vision was bigger than a bigger picture. Crazy how you gotta wait until it's dark out to see who's really with you. And you know what? That's real talk. He's saying, listen, I've always had a vision. I've always known that I was gonna make it. And actually, you will know who's really down for you in those early stages, okay? When things aren't popping off, who's there with you, okay? Those people, those are your dogs. And you know what? That's real talk. He then says, remember when I deleted all my other girls' numbers out the phone for you? See, one thing about Drake is that when he does something for you, you're not gonna forget. He's not gonna let it go. He ain't gonna forget, and he's gonna make sure you don't forget either. He then says, remember when you had to take the bar exam when I drove in the snow for you? He's saying, look, you were taking your exam, you needed some and I drove in the snow for you. Then he goes, yeah, you probably don't even remember all the I did for you. So he's saying, listen, I've got an A1 memory. Yeah, but I know that you don't. I bet you don't even remember because you don't appreciate anything, okay? This is the kind of petty Drake is, right? Chorus, you ain't back then, but how about now? Because I'm up right now and you stuck right now. He's saying that I've made it now though. I've made it. You were taking your bar exam But where are you? Where are you? You're not where I am. You ain't made it, okay? So I was right, you were wrong. That's what he's saying.
Wow, man. Damn.
He then goes into the second verse. Yeah, always been daddy's little angel. You know, I bought your dad a bunch for Christmas. He didn't even say thank you. At the time, he didn't say nothing, but he remembered. He remembered that the dad didn't say thank you. He then says, I had no money left from acting. I was so focused on the music. I used to try and burn you CDs of my new. You'd be like, who's this? I'd be like, me, girl. You'd be like, oh, word, true. Then ask if you could listen to Ludacris. I believe this is what drives Drake, because do you know what someone had to go through? This wasn't in the days of Spotify, okay? My guy had to burn CDs, yeah, for his girl to listen to his music and rate him. But she said, oh, that's you, yeah? Good for you. It's getting hot in here. That's not even a Ludacris song, but he wants to listen to a Ludacris song instead of his song. That is his villain origin story. That's why he's still petty. That's why he's so mad. Damn, Drake.
First of all, what she just said was a bunch of rubbish. If a woman left a good man high and dry and that man glows up and becomes the best version of himself and she's stagnant, she's gonna be dying on the inside. And the same goes for men. If you left a good woman and you thought it was something out here in these streets better for you, bro, and you see that woman glow up, you gonna feel some type of way. And especially if you can't double back and get her back, bro, because she's moved on. Let's keep it real, bro. Y'all know y'all be missing out. It ain't that many good women left. So if you left one, you're sick.
There's always somebody out there that will beat you. Like me, I know how to box, right? But I'm only 5'9", bro. 190. There's dudes out there that's 6'5", 280. If they hit me one time, they will sleep my shit, bro. Stay humble. And a lot of y'all dudes be short as having little man syndrome, acting tough and your girlfriend.
I'm grown. Stop hitting your chest, you're making a radio.
And then when y'all get beat up in front of her, she'll never see you the same. That's why we trying to say, I just chill, bro. You don't gotta do the most around girls.